I'm John from Farmstead Outdoors, and today I'm going to show you how we get the deer to actually eat our minerals. We do the real world maximizer minerals, and today what we're going to do is we're going to mix a little goulash that will entice the deer to eat the minerals without them even knowing they're eating the minerals. So I'm going to go over it. It's a little bit of a mixture here. I'm going to show you how we make it. We use 5-gallon buckets. So today what you're going to need is you're going to need a dried beet pulp. You can use anybody's. The real world maximizer deer mineral, or you can use your mineral of choice, I guess. And then we also use dried molasses. Not a lot, but we do put it in there. Deer have a little bit of a sweet tooth, so you know what? Let's sweeten it up. They're gonna like it. So first, we're gonna take the beet pulp, and it is a dried granule, and I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do with this dried granule in the end, and you'll understand what we're doing. This is 2 gallons. These are 5-gallon buckets, so I'm gonna put almost 2 gallons of beet pulp in the mix. All right, so we've got the beet pulp, and I'm gonna just pour that in my bin here. Then the next thing we're gonna add is our mineral. And like I say, we like the real world. It's specifically designed for the deer. And we put 2 gallons of that in our mix. So we kind of mix this up a little bit. Get those minerals and everything mixed in with the dried beet pulp. Then I add a little bit of the Deer King Black Magic. It's an aromatic. It'll attract them to it. Plus, it's good for them too. So we just sprinkle a little bit of that in there. Get their senses, their smell going, so they'll be attracted to it. And by mixing it in, the Black Magic is a deer mineral also, so it is good to mix everything up nice and evenly. All right, last thing, dried molasses. So, and again, there's a bunch of different dried molasses out there. You can get it in an egg store or wherever. This is what it looks like, just a granule. And I'll put 2 in there, make it a little sweet. It's not gonna be over sweet, but again, like I say, deer have that sweet tooth, so we really want them to eat it. So, and they will keep coming back until it's gone. Amazingly, they come in, they eat a little bit, leave. Every day they come in until it's gone. It's crazy. So, all right, so now we're gonna mix this up. Get that molasses nice and mixed in there so it's all blended. And then now you may be asking, well, why are the deer gonna eat this? Or how is this gonna work? Well, there's one more thing we have to do to it once we get it in the bucket. That looks good, smells good. So now we're gonna put it in one of our buckets here. And you don't wanna fill the 5-gallon bucket. You want a couple inches from the top, and I'll show you why. All right, so we've got a couple inches in there. I've maybe been able to put a little more in there, but this will be perfect. Next, we have to add water. What we want to do is we want to fill the bucket above the mixture and let it soak. And we'll let this sit for a day, 12 hours. And what it'll do is that beet pulp is going to absorb those minerals and the molasses. So it's going to be a sweet little delicious treat, but they're going to be getting the minerals and they don't even know they're getting the minerals. Now you can do it either way. You can put the minerals out on the ground. The deer will eat them when they want them. But this way we like it because it guarantees we know the deer are actually eating and getting the minerals they need. When this is ready, we'll go out in the field and show you how we put them on the mineral stations. The key is that you put enough water in it. If you don't have enough water in it, it'll come out dry. You really want that beet pulp to soak in all the minerals. So there you have it. About an inch above the mixture. We'll let this soak. I'll actually put it in the sun. It'll heat it up and it'll absorb better. As you can see, they've been eating it pretty well, and over the years your mineral stations, they'll just get bigger and bigger. Stuff does leach into the ground, but this is what it looks like after it's sat. So all that moisture, that dried beet pulp absorbs in the moisture, the minerals, and it expands. That's why you don't fill it to the top. So we actually had to take a little bit out. It actually expanded more than we anticipated. So that's it right there. And all you gotta do is dump it in the middle of your mineral. So they're going to be eating that beet pulp, a little bit of molasses in there to give it a little sweet taste, kind of triggers them too. Pretty simple, easy little trick to get your deer to eat the minerals. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and as always, we really do appreciate you watching. Thank you.